What's up, everybody? Ty Bartel here with another edition of Coach's Corner. This time we head down the road from me to our friends in Beloit, home of the West Branch Warriors. Girls softball coach Chris Tucker joining me today. Coach, how we doing?
Doing great here.
Talking about this season too, and what you've been able to see from the girls, trying to instill your program now, your kind of culture into this program. What have you seen from the girls in the preseason too, and what's sticking out for you?
Really enjoying this group of girls that we have here. I'm actually really fortunate to have seven returning starters, five seniors, and those five seniors have played a lot of softball here. And I've actually kind of been able to kind of keep my coaching staff together too, with Coach Woods, who was here previously for a long time. So the girls have been working hard. It's just been a really good transition, and the girls are really working hard. Just trying to get some good weather out there and get a little bit of softball going here, and get our games rolling and get the season started.
Does it kind of serve as a benefit for you as a coach coming into a program that had a longtime coach before it that had such a standard and a foundation built?
Yes, it does. Coach Woods is she's so knowledgeable about so many things. I can bounce ideas off her all the time, and she's more than willing to give me lots of different knowledge and hey, things that she's done in the past, and it's really helped me out a lot. Kind of kept me steered in the right direction, making sure that I'm getting everything taken care of, checking all the boxes, and make sure that these girls are ready to go here for the first game.
What about you? What gives you the love for the sport and gets you involved in it?
Well, I've been around baseball a long time. I've been around softball a long time. So both those games are kind of similar. Softball's played a little bit faster pace, and I actually think it's a little bit cleaner of a game. So I really enjoy to actually watch a softball game. Now I'm getting to coach it, but I've done a little bit of coaching here in the past. It's just fun to be around. It's just a great time of the year.
Let's go through that roster of yours too, and let's sort of meet the team segment. Highlight some of the big names that we should be keeping an eye out for this year.
All right, so we have seven returning starters. We have five seniors. Doing a bunch of our pitching and playing first base will be Clary and McKay. Our second baseman will be Maddie Hawk, and our shortstop will be Josie Milliken. Addie Craven will be at third. Um, Libby Davis will be in right field and doing some catching. Those are all our seniors, and I think four of those seniors actually have played for 4 years, started for 4 years, and one of them started for three. So you can imagine the amount of softball they played at West Branch. So very fortunate to have those seniors. They're great leaders, and they do a lot of great things. To round out our other returning starters, Sarah Schmidt, she'll be our catcher. And Ellie Tucker, she'll be doing a little bit of pitching. She'll be playing some center field, and she'll be doing a little bit of shortstop for us. So those are our seven returning starters, and it's a really good nucleus, and they really work hard to get prepared for each and every game. So makes my job a little bit easy though. So
That was
uh,
a
go ahead.
no. I was just going to ask, just to add on to that too. I mean, so much experience on the infield that has to serve as a benefit for you coming in.
Yes. Oh, you can't imagine. The practices go a lot smoother when you have, um, you know, senior leadership, especially in the infield. Just things just kind of flows through. So it makes things, you don't have to stop a lot. You're kind of rolling through, and you're just moving along and moving along. So it's been really good.
Looking at this team too, and the conference that you play into, it's always a fun, competitive conference. What do you kind of foresee out of it this season too, and how do you guys fit in?
Well, this year, I kind of harped on, hey, we want to compete each and every game. I set up a pretty hard schedule, so we're going to be challenged each and every game that we play. So being with us being wanting to compete every game, we also want to be aggressive, super aggressive as much as we can be, and try to force the issue and make people make plays. And then, as you were talking about, we want to try to win the EBC championship. So those are kind of our goals that we're looking at, and we're going to be challenged every game throughout the year, and so we got a work cut out for us. So.
I looked up and down that schedule a little bit. Some cool matchups that I do see in your guys' future. What are some of the ones you're excited for in particular?
Well, I mean, we're gonna see a lot of teams from everywhere. I mean, we're gonna see the Columbianas from up our way. We're gonna see Canfield to start with. We're gonna see South Range. Well, we're gonna actually go up to Jackson. We're gonna play Dover twice this year. We're gonna play Louisville. So the field. So we're kind of dotting it all around there. So and they're all great programs. And I kind of want to challenge the girls a little bit here too, just to see how good we are, and hopefully get us ready for the postseason.
What do you kind of think the strengths are, the identity is of this team too that you guys are going to play to get your wins?
Well, our strengths right now, I can tell you that, is our seven returning starters and the five seniors. Just they do such a good job. They work so well together. Um, I think we're going to have some pretty good pitching, and we're going to be able to play some defense in. Just being able to pitch and play some defense and scratch some runs out. Um, those are kind of going to be our strengths. So, and it starts with that senior leadership, just all the way around, because those five seniors, you can't replace the number of games that they've played. So it's hard. It's hard to replace that. So those are the things. Those seniors are going to lead us and be our top people.
I know the school picked you, but you also have to pick the school. What made West Branch feel like home for you to kind of saddle up with it and be a head coach for?
Well, let's just say I've been around West Branch for a long, long time. My dad was a teacher and athletic director a long, long time ago. So I spent quite a bit of time at West Branch. I was kind of tagging along for a long, long time. So, and I was fortunate enough to get a job there, and I've been fortunate enough to coach a lot of sports there too. So probably I know Coach. I'll take something from Coach Mullinex. I kind of believe what he says. I think that we have the best community in the state of Ohio, just with the people. You can't imagine the number of people that just come around just to watch, softball, baseball. And they're not. They don't even have any kids that are involved or anything like that. They just want to come out and watch something. So, and it's just such a great community, and the sport that we have here. It's just. I think it's the best.
How much does the kids feed off of that when they see the community out there supporting them, cheering them on?
Oh, the kids love it. You just getting to see so many people, and they get to talk to so many people, especially after the games and stuff like that. And just have somebody come up to them and say, hey, good job, and just the smiles that they get, and just them understanding that they're pretty important people, and that they really enjoy coming and watching them play. So.
What would you kind of describe your coaching philosophy as in a few words or maybe a phrase?
I'm a pretty competitive person, so and I'm a pretty aggressive person. So those would probably be my top two things, which is what we're trying to do is that I like to compete, I like to win, um, but you also have to be able to take those wins and take those losses and build from those things too. So those are just the little things. I like to compete every day. So.
Do you think because of your ties to this community and having such a stronghold with your family ties as well, do you think that gives you a little extra drive to try to do well for the Warriors?
Well, what I want. I want what's best for the girls. So I'm always going to try to do my best for them, because it's important for them to try to. I want them to succeed. So I'm going to put forth everything I can for them, and try to get them ready to go each and every game as best as I can, so that they have an opportunity to do their best and to play at their highest level.
What's a life lesson you hope the kids take away from your program after they everything's said and done with it?
Well, I just hope that they learn that there's going to be some hard times at times, but through those hard times, they're going to become better people. So, and it'll help them in the rest of their life. You can't. Everything is in the, everything is just given to you all the time. So you have to work for it sometimes, and sometimes you may get knocked down, but you got to find a way to get back up and go back after it. So.
Every great coach has had a coach or someone that's inspired them to take that position or take on the reins. Who kind of inspired you? Who served as a role model for you as a coach?
I could, if you've looked at through West Branch, there's so many coaches that I've been through, and I'd do a disservice because I would forget. There's just been so many coaches that I've coached under or coached with that are such great people, and I've learned so many things from them. I guess maybe the top person would probably be my dad. He might be at the top of my list, but beyond that, there are just so many people. You can imagine a number of great coaches that are at West Branch. I mean, you've talked to, I don't know how many of them are just, right now. So.
Sticking on the topic of coaches, I know you kind of mentioned your assistants too. I'm going to give you that chance to shout them out too, and some other names that are going to be helping this program going forward into the future.
My top assistant will be Sis Woods. Larry Griffith will be another assistant with me. Maddie Pigeon, Delaney Rito. Both those two girls played in the program and were pretty good softball players in the program. And I have a JV coach, Lauren Coman, that is from Marlington, and she's going to be a really good coach too. And just a number of support staff that we got around, our AD, Coach Wolf, and just a number of different other people that just help out with the day in, day out stuff. So it's just the community and our administration and just a number of people that come out and help do anything. It's just great. And that's what makes West Branch special.
Well, Coach, we're wishing you the best of luck this season, too. I know it looks to be an exciting year, especially with what you guys got returning in the circle and around the infield. We wish you the best of luck on the diamond this year, and we'll be seeing you out there real soon.
Thanks. Appreciate everything you guys do for high school athletes.